Let's get right into today's video. We're going to be talking about the Nasdaq 100 as well as Bitcoin. So, what's going on with the Nasdaq? They're going to be having their reconstitutions, and we're going to be talking about some notable names. We'll be focusing on Palantir, MicroStrategy, and Super Microcomputer. Three companies that have been making headlines, and we'll be talking about why. But first, what is the Nasdaq 100 index for anyone new to investing? This is an index made up of the 100 largest non-financial companies listed on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. And there'll be many names in here that you're familiar with, like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. And each December, the index goes through that reconstitution, which is a process to ensure that it reflects the current top companies by market cap. And this year, three companies are joining, and they are Palantir, MicroStrategy, and Exxon Enterprise. And the three companies leaving are Moderna, Lumina, and Super Microcomputer. And this will be occurring on December 23rd of 2024. Now let's take a look at the notable companies that we're going to be concentrating on in this video, starting with Palantir. On the day, down 1.91%. Year to date, up 348%. As you can see, this stock has been on fire this year. It specializes in AI-powered data analytics, and it has been a hot stock. Governments and businesses worldwide use its software, making it a strong stock when it comes to the tech sector. Palantir's inclusion into the Nasdaq 100 signals a big recognition of the importance of AI. The stock has been soaring this year as demand for AI is growing globally, and its growth has contributed to making it eligible for this addition into the Nasdaq 100. And this is a big deal for companies because when they join the index, they'll be added to ETFs and mutual funds that track the Nasdaq 100. So they will have to buy shares of the stock. So this creates extra demand, which often helps the stock to push even higher. Next up, let's take a look at MicroStrategy. Like Palantir, red on the day, down 2 point. I am filming this while the market is open, so it's moving. Year to date, up 478.16%. MicroStrategy is a company that is known for its bold investment into Bitcoin. It holds over 15,000 coins worth roughly $1.5 billion. Its stock price often follows Bitcoin's ups and downs. With Bitcoin's recent rally, it has lifted MicroStrategy's stock, giving it a much needed boost. So MicroStrategy's inclusion into the Nasdaq 100 shows us how crypto is influencing traditional markets. Its stock performance is now tied to Bitcoin, which makes it exciting, a more risky and volatile investment. But if you believe in the long-term future of crypto, MicroStrategy could be worth considering. But remember, like I just said, a more volatile stock because it is tied directly to Bitcoin's price swings. Now let's move on to Super Microcomputer, which is being removed from the Nasdaq 100. So on the day, up 2.05%. Year to date, up 19.49. And what's going on with them? They specialize in high performance computing solutions, and overall, they've had a somewhat strong year. But the stock has faced a lot of controversy this year, including allegations of accounting issues and delays when it comes to showing their financial reports. This caused significant volatility, and while the company is growing, it didn't meet the index's market cap requirements this year. So the index can only hold a small amount of companies when you think about the total amount of companies that there are in the US. So it doesn't necessarily mean that a company is failing, but we have to keep an eye on this one for their financial transparency and their performance going forward. So when it comes to Palantir, we can see that they have really thrived this year, and demand is going to grow even more as the index funds start to buy in. MicroStrategy could be a higher risk, but also high reward investment if you are a true believer in crypto. And Super Microcomputer may need to put in the work to increase investors' confidence into them after these scandals about their transparency. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a look at Bitcoin. On the day, overall, the crypto market is looking red. Bitcoin is up to $107,307 with a high today of over 108. We have seen the move that Bitcoin has made since the election, and it has me excited to see where it will be next month. So it has recovered and it has pushed past that 100K mark. Experts say that it could dip due to profit taking after a strong rally. But we're also seeing that more companies and funds are investing into Bitcoin, seeing it as a hedge against inflation. And as far as the incoming administration, it is clear that they are pro crypto and in full support. But Bitcoin is still very unpredictable. So it is an investment that I go about more cautiously. So let me know in the comments, are you still investing into Bitcoin or do you have your position built out? Share in the comments, what is your max amount where you have set to continue investing into Bitcoin? This article caught my eye. Should you buy Bitcoin below 115K? I'm still investing small amounts. I haven't invested since Bitcoin has been over 100K, but I have my eyes open and will consider investments into my chosen cryptos in my portfolio on the dips. I'm not invested into any of the stocks that we took a look at today. I'm just getting my exposure through my ETFs. Are you invested into Palantir or MicroStrategy? Share your gains in the comments. So that's it for today's update. Changes to the Nasdaq and how Bitcoin is looking on the day. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, bye.